Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Darla Lucian of Darla Lucian Studios, and we are working on purple projects. I bet this is no surprise to some of you who have been following along. Hit the like button before we get going. Subscribe, notification bell, always good. Get the videos notification that they're up. Comment, let me know what's working with your projects. Are you working on a purple project? A spring project? Any projects? Or outside projects. Maybe you're starting to get nice weather where you're at. And share with other crafty people, and let's keep this inspiration rolling. Forgot my little thing I do. All right. Move that to the side. All right, so in the last video we finished covers, which was fabulous. I still am loving it. It's still tacking down a little bit. I am actually filming back to back, basically. Well, sort of back to back. My daughter just done a recycling. You know how it is in spring. You look at your garage and you go, there's no room to even change my mind in here. But now there is. All right. So I wanted to start putting pockets and things in here. So this one was a envelope that we covered before we put it in. So that's pretty early stages, but something here might be okay. Let's see. I created some of these the other day. These ones might be good. I don't need tags right now. There's that if I need something like that. There's those ones. That guy, maybe that guy. I don't know if that's going to work with this one necessarily, but I'll pull it out just in case. Let's see. That one maybe. Maybe that one. Maybe that little envelope thing. Castle of the Rose, that's good too. Alright, that's a few things to go on anyway. So, we're going to put all this in there. Just kidding, but not exactly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of tuck things in where I think they might go. And then, maybe I'll put that at the back. Yep. I always like a pocket like this near the front, and especially because I want to cover the edge of that ribbon. Okay, I do have these other ones that are, oh, it's quite large. I think that one's going to end up being a tag. Yeah, those are all kind of the same size. There's this one. No, not big enough. And then there's these cardstock ones. Oh, that's quite pretty too. What do I like better? That one goes on a diamond way. That one goes squarish. Well, of the two, I like the diamond better. And then between this and that, I like this one better because it shows more of the picture. Alright. So the front and the back, I think I'm going to glue those down right away because I'm not going to change my mind on those. I'm using tacky glue to glue down pockets because even though I'm doing paper to paper, pockets see a lot of wear, and we always want to make sure that pockets are going to stay attached. Alright. Ooh, that looks gorgeous. I love this inside paper. Okay. Tacky glue. I'm going to have to sit here for just a second. So, how are you all doing? You got some projects you're working on? Definitely comment and let me know. Let me know what you're working on. I'm kind of embracing, I kind of go by colors. I don't know if you've noticed that. I love color, but I like working kind of like in shades together and just kind of having a theme a little bit based on color. I find that it's more cohesive, even though I'm doing a junk journal, where I'm using different kinds of papers and things, but they're all kind of in the same color tones, and I feel like it looks more like it goes together, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, so that's that one. You remember that this is the book that we were using, and this one's signed, so I saved that paper to include in, and I am going to do this on as a pocket, so it'll actually end up being a double pocket. How much fun is that? Da, 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 da. So I realize that it's Wednesday for you all, but for me it's Saturday. Saturday's my day when I kind of try to crank out a bunch of videos because we're not schooling, and so it gives me a chance to kind of think, do things kind of logically, and kind of keep a flow of thought going rather than being so interrupted. And I do some things. I do some things in the evenings, but sometimes I'm tired by then. And this past week we've had a lot of extra things that have been happening, and so I just haven't had a chance to do any of that kind of stuff like I might normally. Alright, so I'm just going to leave this here. Eventually I'm going to tuck this in to the journal with everything else, but okay. So I was thinking of putting something here. Let's see, what do we got? So we have some smaller ones. Kind of a tuck spot more than a tag. I don't know. That's quite pretty actually. And that's up a little higher. I think I'll put that one there. You know what? Let's put that one there. Remember what I said, I was going to tuck them in, and then if I change my mind, I can change my mind. So let's do that. Okay, so that's one is there, so then maybe something on the back of this one. Is this one plain on the back? It is sort of plain on the back. Like that. What if I cut this here? I'm just going to follow the pattern. This is texture paste. Actually, my daughter did this in a stencil video, I think, that came out on Friday. I think that's when we did it. I don't remember exactly. But I think that'll make an adorable pocket. And especially with that bright color behind. I think that makes that really pop. Alright. And this is our center. So I don't really want to put anything too far. How many do we have here? So 1, kind of 2, 3, 4. Feels 4 feels good, I think. So we need to do 3 more in the back part. So let's see. Something here. Maybe that. This is a double tuck. Should go on that side. Should go on this side. Yeah, on that side. Because then the tucks are toward the page. That might make more sense. Okay. We could grab one of these maybe. I don't think I have them going the other direction. We can grab that. So that's 1, 2, 3, and we need 1 more. No, I like it on there better. Okay, 1 more. So maybe we'll do it behind here. Something to make this a little stiffer. What about mimicking the butterflies? I like that. And the pink, or the purple is, I don't know my colors. The purple is matching there. Okay, so I like that. Alright, so then I do want to do a belly band. And now this is not the belly band I'm going to use, but I'll use this to mark where I'm going to put a belly band. Let's see. Generally speaking, on a stiffer piece, the paper is better. But nothing is terribly stiff in this last signature. Maybe on there. Alright, so then we'll put this kind of further to the front maybe. Oh, like that. Okay. So that's one. I think I had some plain triangles too. Yeah. I'll put some of those in as well. It's picking up the green, which I like. Maybe if we put a little purple on it, would be helpful. Alright. That's okay then. I still need something to clip it down. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and this is the center. So we need another one here somewhere. So we've got our triangle already. Do a book page one, maybe? Or what if we pop that like that? And then pop a book page one here. I like that. And we do have them back to back. Not ideal, but is okay, I guess. Maybe here. I don't want to have them all on the same side. How about putting it on there? So that's the other green spot we have. No, this has to go on this side because of the pocket being on that side. Okay. Let's be satisfied with that. Alright. And on the other, here we go on the other side. Alright, so we have, let's see, we have the Castle of the Rose one we could put somewhere. There's just this little piece and this little piece. I never used this either, so that's another option. Okay, let's see. Wow, that is quite big. We have to trim that down. Ooh, I like how it mimics the bubbles. It's a little more muted. Oh yeah, and then here's where we were going to put our belly band. Yep, that goes there. Alright, Castle of the Rose, does that go? Nice, but on this side maybe? Yep. Okay, what do we want? Pocket like that. Did we put one like that in already? Okay, double checking. No, that goes there. Okay. Did I put it in the back half of this one? Because that's where it was kind of supposed to go, I think. I have no idea where it disappeared to. I guess we'll find it as we go to glue things in. Okay, so from half we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good enough. Right, so I'm going to tuck these guys away for now. Obviously, we'll come back to these as tags potentially. Okay, grab a little sippy sip. Ah, better. Okay, I'm just going to check my time and see how we're doing. 18-ish minutes. Am I reading it right? Oh, my eyes are old. Alrighty. So, I'm going to grab my little thing of collage bits and put it to the side here. So, like that. Because we have ones that we need to kind of decorate up. But let's just kind of start. So, as always, I put the side that's going to be the pocket part to my left hand so that I know where to put the glue. I don't have to keep checking it every time. I'm putting the glue right on top of the stitching, and I'm being generous because the stitching just adds a little extra distance, and we want to make sure that it's going to stick down good. Alright, so that'll add some nice... Oops. Oh, I overglued that a little too close to the edge. Where's my rag? There we go. Alright. That one is its own thing. I always put my glue away every time because I store it upside down. It's full today, but when it's empty, it's a real pain in the butt if every time you go to glue you have to wait for the glue to drip down. So it's just my habit to put it away each time, and then it's always upside down. I have a little crate that I have my... Oh, you are sticking to me with static, aren't you? I have a little crate that I have all of my kind of tools that I use with a great deal of regularity, and so it sits on my garbage, kind of across my garbage, so I can still access my garbage. It's the nice height for me to see in there, and like scissors and that I use most frequently, and washi tape and pens, and even a few paper clips and the staplers all right there. So handy. Now this one I know is curling up, so I'm going to have to babysit it for a minute. And I see that some glue is mushing up, so I'm going to grab my rag and just get that off a little. Okay. Yeah, we did the texture paste, the homemade texture paste, and then we inked. Oh. And so it has got lots of layers of goodness on. This is on cardstock, so it's nice and stiff. And it just adds kind of a unique look. Like this was a white piece of paper, and we just, you know, added stuff to it. I think that's pretty cool. I love how we can kind of create our own papers. Oh my goodness. I still got glue mushing out here. Let's just get that taken care of, because it's just going to end up sticking to the next page rather than the way it's supposed to be sticking. Just stick down on the page already. Alright. To the next half of the first page. Oh yes, okay, so this one is just, guess what, a bill, you know, and I opened the end and pulled the bill out this way, and then I just cut off the torn part so we can use it as a pocket. You can see right through the, like, it's a window envelope, which is fun. But we just need to have some kind of a little something here. Maybe a little piece of this. What does that look like? That looks nice. Should we do some more here, or should we leave it plain? I feel like we should do a little bit more. Alright, let's collage this. I am going to put this over behind. Oh, there's the other pocket. See, I knew it would turn up eventually. Alright, so I'm going to put that here so that I remember that it's there. Okay, let's collage. There's some of this. I don't know if it's wide enough. Let's take off the white. Alrighty. I could probably do. I don't mind seeing a little bit of like the craft paper color. It suits this journal. Alright, so we need something across the top. Maybe some of that. That looks good. Let's just glue that down first and then stick that on. Paper to paper, I'm going to use my glue stick. Oohoo. That's what I've been using. Okay, so we're going to bring that right down to the edge there. And then I'm going to turn it over and trim it from this side. I'm going to give myself some stubby bits, I guess, but that's okay. When we're collaging, we can use all different shapes and sizes of things. Alright, so then this goes on top, right? Like so. That's easy enough. Let's get it more centered. So, alright, so this is going to come onto this corner. Maybe we'll pull out a little bit of this so we can see more of the window. Okay, so I just need a little something there. What do I want there? Bit of this maybe? Take off the white. Well, I'm liking that. All right. Oh, yeah, this is too big. I put glue over the whole back. Oh well, you know how they say with Oohoo, you're supposed to do 2 layers of glue, so the next time I go to glue it, I guess it will be, oh, you know what, it's not bad. Actually, it's the bottom part that's hanging over a bit. Let's just give that a trim. You're not going to worry about keeping that little tiny bit. Alright. I know, I always say keep your glue. Or keep your small bits for gluing on, but that one's pretty tiny. Don't think I would have found it when I needed it. Alright. So that didn't take too long. Alright, so then we'll need to have something to go inside. I think we'll just give this a little, I wish I had a circle punch. I'm going to give this a little, I'm eyeballing it. I don't know what I'm doing. That didn't turn out horrible. I guess I've done enough of these now. Okay, come back here, book. Alright, so we're going to glue this down. Again, because I'm attaching a pocket, it is tacky glue, and I'm attaching the pocket as a pocket, which means we've got a double pocket situation happening, which I love. The more pockets, the better. So you can tuck all of your notes and your ephemera in. Okay. Oh yeah, so that looks gorgeous. Alright, I think that'll be okay there. Alright, that one goes on this way. I try to use book pages that I know I'm not going to want to use to be seen. Like this one was from a beekeeping manual. Don't need to know about hives. So I use it as a base for my other paper, which I like to see. So it doesn't need to be tucked. It always makes me sad when I tuck the really pretty paper so that it can't be seen. Like when you glue it down, nobody's going to ever see the bottom of that. Alright. How are we doing? And then this last one right there. Oops. I kind of got it a little close to the edge, so I'm just going to scoot it in a little with my finger. Okay. Not how I normally like to roll, but I was concerned about the gushing factor here. And that's the first signature done. Sweet. Oh, that's cute. Alright. So, this is just a glue page that I folded in half, and it can go right here. You can do something on it. Collage, probably. Use this as a bookmark, I think. Okay. Bring my collage bits back. Alright, we should see what page oh yeah, kind of purplies. There's kind of a bluish, so some of this would be nice. That. Yeah, there we go. And we just need a little bit here. I don't mind doing I'm going to glue on here. And then whatever overhangs. And I know I don't have anything going on this corner, but just to make sure that I've got glue right to the edge of where this is going to attach. Okay, and then I'm going to put some of the satin paper on from this corner here. Just gonna go like that, stick her down, good, maybe reinforce that edge a little, why not, and then we'll just cut off the bits. So it doesn't actually take too long when you have kind of the bases made and you have the stuff for the collage materials ready to go. It's pretty quick then. All right. We'll still decorate these a little further. This I wouldn't consider completely done. You know, we'll put butterfly or flower or something, lace. Who knows? As the spirit moves us. So we're just kind of popping pockets down for now. Some of them are more decorated than others and won't need really much. But other ones just need a little something. So this is very similar in color to behind, but I kind of like how it kind of almost, it's like it morphs into the pocket. Alright, so we have another one to collage here. And this one has some greens, so keep that in mind. So it shoes. So this one is, you know, it attaches and there's a pocket, going to be a pocket behind. And then the pocket in here. And then this glues on the sides, and it's a little, of course, double pocket as well. So we just attach it here and then glue the two sides down. So we have a window to work around, and we don't have to come down all the way here because that's obviously going to be inside the pocket. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is quite pretty. We haven't used a lot of this yet in this journal. Alright, what if we just eyeball this a little? Is that about the with me a little more? Like that. Good. So we'll attach that down. Some people like putting a background inside and gluing it down behind so that you see it in the window, but I don't really see a point to doing that because you're going to be putting stuff in the pocket, and that's what you're going to be seeing right away. So it just seems like an extra layer of thickness that we don't really need. So scratch that idea. That's what I think. Okay, so this is quite a pretty shade, and we can kind of get, I don't need all this, right? More like that, I guess. We still need something there, it looks like. Unless I kind of put it more over that way. Make it more straight. Could do that. And then I don't have to worry about that little corner. Okay, then we need just a piece there. Now, so we kind of have a little bit of green with those napkin flowers. Oh, this is fun. Let's maybe use some of this. to about there. Nice. Yep. Even up a little higher so that you see a little bit more of the purple down there. Alrighty. Okay. And then we need a little bit for the front here. Now, what are we going to use for that? We could use some of this dark color. Like that. And what? We have coffee dyed. That's the page it's on, is coffee dyed. So that could be interesting to put a little bit of that on there. What if I covered it with coffee dyed and then collage a little bit on top? Just a little stripe of that purple maybe. It might not all be needed, and then we'll put a label on it maybe later. Alright, and I'm going to just line that up. Like so. Marby. So I'm just going to cut that bit off there. That bit off there. And then it goes up. I'll put that little stripey, swoopy kind of bit on. And I'm just going to cut it a little bit big. And then I'm going to tuck the first part into the first pocket. There. Okay. Alright, trimming up. Bring the book back. Alright, so we need a little bit of blue here to seal our pocket, and then a little bit here and here to make the other pocket, and then, oh, you know what, let's glue this down, this little flap, because we don't want that causing lift. And then our pocket here. Oh, no, it's not on that page. What am I thinking? It's going on the green page, remember? Because the pocket's on this side. Goodness sakes. Can't remember anything. Okay. Alright. Let's see. This one's just going to go down real quick. We'll need something to attach that down, but we'll get that in a minute. That one gets glued down really fast on this side as well. I can just see we're coming out of time, so I just want to glue down the ones that we know we're going to not have to decorate. Whoops. Okay, I'm just going to smear that a little. There we go. Okay. What else do we got? Oh, that little guy, simple as anything. We'll decorate him after, obviously, because he's a little plain, but I love the mimicking of the bubbles, just a slightly different pattern. I like having a mirrored kind of a thing happening. It ties the pages together. That's where our belly band goes. This needs to be trimmed down just a skosh. Trim both sides just so it's even, because it was placed pretty evenly on there. Alright, and that's the part that I want to be the top. Marvelous. Castle of the Rose. This one's a quickie cube. And then this last one we have to collage on. So we'll leave that one for another time. Yeah, I did do it right. See, but I double checked it anyway, because now that I'm hurrying, I'm feeling like I could do something like a silly mistake and glue something upside down, which would be so sucky. Alrighty. Castle of the Rose. Oh, beautiful. Alright. Well, you can see we've got quite a few done. I just have this last one to collage. Put it on there. And then we're ready to go. But I think we'll stop at this point, and I think next time we'll get the chance to start decorating some of these pockets. How much fun is that? Well, take care everyone, and thank you for watching.